Hey there, how's it going? My motivation has been a bit shot this week. I really just needed to relax and play some games. I did some other dev work that I've been putting off for some of my other games, and I spent a couple days house and dog sitting for my parents. Overall, a nice relaxing week to refocus and re-energize. If you missed the last episode, I overloaded myself before IndieSpeak and crunched like crazy to get everything ready. I've had time to process and watch the footage my wife shot. It definitely wasn't as bad as I thought, but I had hoped to do a lot better. For those asking if I will post the whole talk, I unfortunately can't. I only have about 2 minutes from the start of the talk and about 8 minutes from the end. Not really enough of the 30 plus minutes to post. I haven't heard if IndieSpeak itself recorded the full talk. I will be seeing the guys that ran the event on Wednesday, so I'll ask. But if you want to hear it, I've started working it into a video essay that I will be posting on this channel in the future. It will be much clearer, better delivered, and have improved visuals. It just may take a bit to record and edit, so stay tuned. Okay, now to the monkeys. Not much work this week other than fixing the bug I talked about last time. A big thank you to Brett Penzer, who left a comment on the last video about the black screen bug. He tested it and found that you are able to get back to the player select screen if everyone hits the accept button like normal, which means everything was working correctly, except that the blackout layer was not disappearing. I thought I had had the players try that at IndieSpeak, but with how crazy everything was, I have no idea if all the players actually did, or if I just quickly reset to not leave everyone sitting in front of a black screen. The issue is there's a blackout layer that covers the viewport at the beginning of the layout. It prevents a flash of the layout before the page transition happens. It's been working fine during the whole development, but it looks like in the mad panic to get everything ready, I moved a trigger into the wrong place. So the fix was just to drag the trigger down here. And in all, that just reinforces my biggest learning from last week. Don't overload yourself if you can help it. But we live, we learn, and we do better the next time. After fixing, I did a bunch of testing, and everything seems to be working as intended. A new build should be up on the itch page now if anyone was waiting to grab it. The fixed build is beta 2.4.1. Please let me know if you run into any other issues. Thank you very much to everybody that gave me feedback to find the bug. It's still a bit surreal to me that this silly little thing I'm making is actually interesting to other people. With IndieSpeak behind me, and the beta now back to where the alpha was, past it really, I'm excited to start on some new features. I have 2 things that I really want to tackle next. AI for non-player monkeys, and solid players. AI should be pretty self-explanatory, but as an example, if you have 2 players, you'll be able to fill the other 2 monkey slots with CPU opponents. I haven't done anything that complex before, so I'll need a fair amount of research and testing before I can actually implement it. I expect to have a lot of fun clips of everything going wrong, which will be great for posting onto Twitter. I've been doing so much redoing of stuff that I haven't had much I really wanted to post recently. And the other change is to make the monkeys solid. Right now, the players can walk through each other like they aren't even there. The only thing that actually hits the players are the bullets. I've had several people suggest that the monkeys should be able to bump, block, and bounce each other. And I really like that idea. It may take a bit of rework on the movement system, but I think it'll definitely be worth it in the end. And now that the beta is out, I feel that I can go back to experimenting and not just getting the game into a playable state. For the last few months, I've basically just been trying to get everything back to where the alpha was, while adding little extras here and there. While it was great to fix up the code, it really is a lot less fun to work on. So now with all that hard work done, I have a better foundation to move forward with ideas about the game, and to be able to take some short breaks from it as well. I'm also really excited about doing some longer game jams. I've been actively avoiding them for the last couple of months because I've had so many deadlines. The main game jam community that I'm part of is doing their next week-long jam on December 13th. It will be a text-only jam, and I'm filled with ideas of how to cheat on the restriction and make a platformer using nothing but ASCII characters. Make them all super squishy and juicy. I can't wait. I'll document the process and make a devlog when it happens. There's also a link in the description if you'd like to join the jam yourself. And before anyone asks, I'll be doing this jam solo. No offense to anyone, I just really like working solo and haven't had the chance to do a jam by myself in a while. Okay, that's gonna do it for this week. A bit light, but refreshers are important, and boy did I need one. So let's wrap this up. If you are in the US, have a happy Thanksgiving. Otherwise, have a good week. Any questions or comments, please leave them below or message me on Twitter. Get the beta of Monkeys with Guns or play my other games at vimlark.itch.io. If you like the video, please consider subscribing and liking, and I'll talk to you next time. Later.